And I can keep using this sponge for a while. Okay. So now I've got to just keep spraying this where there's dark areas. And you don't have to do the whole thing. You can do little bits at a time. Now I can see about where I have to go and how much harder I have to put pressure on here to get this gone. Can extend it out a little bit. Not too much though, because I want that WD at full strength. That's looking good. Now, there's going to be some imperfections. If you want some imperfections here and there, you can decide how much more to take off and how much more to leave on your floor. I happen to like, no matter what you do, you're going to still have imperfections on this floor. But if you get too many, when you get all done with the floor, you might think, I should have taken more off. See, like this looks nice, but if that doesn't suit you, fine, let's take some more off. You are in control over this. This is your masterpiece. This is your canvas that you get to work on. This is your signature on your house, your office, your garage floor, your basement, your studio area, wherever you decide to have it. This is your labor of love. Yeah. Okay. Just going to see that little bit will come off. It's amazing how you think the last coat should take everything off, and whatever it doesn't, you probably won't get, but you spread a little bit more WD-40 on there and stuff goes away. I got a couple little imperfections there. I kind of like those. I'm going to leave that. I'm just going to go a little bit at a time. I don't have to do this whole thing in one go. I can just concentrate on one little area at a time. So my right hand's getting tired, so flip over to your left hand. You may not be left-handed, but you're going to have to learn how to use your left-handed more. Okay, this will give you a chance to do that. I can flip that around. Maybe it feels more comfortable having me hold it this way. I can get it closer to my mat that way. I'm only putting on as much force as I can put on with my left hand, and gonzo. That's the beauty of the WD. Now I'm using regular WD-40. I've not tried the silicone spray one. That might work, but this one here I've had good luck with, so I'm going to stick with it. Now see, if you do it lighter and don't do it all the way and take this off, I got some nice little lines here from the glue lines. It almost looks like a wood veneer, wood planking. If you've got lines like that in other places of the house, maybe you want to keep that, but because I've taken off most of it everywhere else on this floor, so you have to make that determination when you first start your floor. You could leave it like this and do everything, and then look at it after you clean everything up and try to imagine that, get it wet just with some water at that point, and imagine that being sealed, and try to get a good feel for whether or not you're going to like that or not. If you don't, spray a little bit more WD-40 in the areas where you think you need to tone it down. So I'm only using one hand on that. Less effort on me. I can work that much longer today. Gone. Look at that. That whole area. Now I can take my cleaner. Because the homeowner wanted this lighter, so I'm just taking the cleaner on here, and that's getting off more of the excess. That's basically the stain. If you got it that light and you think, oops, I got it too light, you've got enough on here Flip it over. Okay, you want a little darker? Put a little darkness in it. Squeeze a little bit of this out and re-go over it. Maybe you want it exactly like that. Not as light. Just a little hint of brown in there. What about that? Maybe that's how you want your floor. If you want it lighter, now, see, at this point, I would not spray any more WD-40 on here. If you spray WD-40 on here, all you're going to do is mix up the darkness, and you're not going to get it any lighter, okay? And you're wasting your WD for more of your job. I got plenty of this cleaner stuff. Okay, plenty. Now, see, I can't get any more out because this sponge is saturated. If I flip it over, I've already got darkness on that side, pretty much. I'm going to take this back over. I'm going to rinse this out. I'm actually just going to squeeze it out. I'm not going to rinse it out. I could take it in that bucket and I could dump it in there, dunk it, and that could rinse it more. Okay, see? There you go. Just like that. Maybe you want to stain your floor exactly like that. Looks like you got some high lows in here, a little bit of light color, a little bit of dark color. Lots of people like darkness, a little bit of darkness in their floor. Okay? Or add a little bit more if you have to. Okay, so there's lots of things at this point. When you're first starting your job, you gotta kind of look at boss man or boss woman around. Make sure that they are happy with it. If you're not happy with it, you can discuss it with them at length, and then you can decide what to do about it. Get yourself a game plan, and know that that game plan could change when you get done with this floor. And if it does, hey, you can do something about that. If it does, she says it's too light, or if he says it's too light, maybe you don't want it any darker than this with that same stuff, because maybe you want a little bit brighter look to it. So once this dries, you know, you do the whole floor the same, and then we can throw some light colored stain on here, you know, a little bit of orange, and get a little bit of that to pop. And that's how you would do that. Okay? Enough for that right now. Class is now closed.